Hey guys.
It's Mr. Longman. I want to take a minute, kind of show you around the shop so you have a chance to see what you'll be working on this year. So we're gonna take a little tour. You'll have to excuse the mess. They're down here cleaning, waxing, getting everything ready for next school year. I'm glad you guys took the opportunity to watch this video. Hopefully seeing what you get to work on and what you have the opportunity to learn will get you excited about this school year. So let's take a little tour. All right, so first of all, just kind of look at some of the equipment that you get the opportunity to work on. A lot of refrigeration. Got a little house over here. Give you the opportunity to do some installation, work on stuff, see how installation's done. Mini splits, regular units. We have some package units here that you can install in the house. We have some commercial package units that you can work on. So one of the first things that the first thing that we worry about when we come into the class is going to be safety. So we'll spend a couple weeks on safety and kind of get an idea of what safety in our industry looks like. And then we start on electricity. So on our electricity, we learn how to wire circuits. We do simple circuits, learn how to draw straight line diagrams. We're going to do parallel circuits. We're going to do all of the circuits that we learn how to wire on these boards right here. So you're going to get a lot of experience on these. I think there's 42 different problems on the wiring aspect of it, and by the time you finish the electrical side, it'll take 3 or 4 weeks. By the time you finish that, you're going to know what each circuit does, why it does it that way, what it does to each one of these light bulbs, and you'll be able to explain why it does it that way. And then we kind of have some other items in the shop, sheet metal items. This is more of a second year thing when we learn how to do sheet metal, but we also have what we call a condenser vault. It's got some condensers inside a room. We can make it to where this little space in here actually will increase in temperature, so that way you can see what happens to the pressures of an air conditioner when the temperature outside increases. Now we can run this space up to about 104 degrees if we wanted to. So we have that opportunity. And then last year we went in and started working on these little roll arounds. So we'll have these little roll arounds that you guys will be able to see how installation is done from an outside wall through an inside wall, and probably help finish those up this year. We have some units that local companies have installed, so we get to work on those. We have some units that have troubles on them, so you flip those switches and those switches make problems inside the unit, and you're able to troubleshoot those and see what's wrong with those. So we're going to start off the year with a safety lesson, and then we'll get into electrical, and then we're going to go into the air conditioning, brazing, welding, soldering type thing. Learn how to run gas line, learn how to basically start to hook up an air conditioner, and then after we get the idea behind all that, then we're going to get into the actual meat of the sandwich. We're going to learn what the refrigeration cycle is, what parts are included in it, what the pressures are in each spot, why they're that way, that type of thing. And then after that, we're going to get into some heating, some gas heating, some electrical heating. And each one of those aspects, we're going to learn safety about them. Our shop is probably one of the best shops in the state of Oklahoma. We have a lot of equipment for you to work on. We try to be out here as much as we can. I encourage you guys, whenever you have the opportunity to work in the shop, that you do that. All the students that I've had previously, one of the things that they say is, man, I wish I would have spent more time in the shop. I wish I would have took the opportunity to get more hands-on than what I did. Of course, there is going to be some book work. We have to have book work in order to understand what we're doing in the shop. But with every bit of book work we do, there's going to be some lab work also, and should be fun. Should be able to learn a lot. You guys, as high school students, you'll come in here your first year and you're going to learn some basics. Come back your second year, we're going to dig into it a little bit deeper, get some certifications your second year, get an OSHA certification, EPA certification, some HVAC excellence certification, that type of thing. So that way when you graduate, you're able to go into an apprentice position as a installation technician or as a service technician. Most of the students who graduate this class start out as an installation technician, and the average pay is about $15 an hour to start. But I will tell you that I have previous students who started out at the $15 an hour mark, and within 3 months they're making somewhere between $800 and $1,200 a week. So that's pretty good money at coming out of high school, making that type of money. You just have to be willing to put in the effort, take time to learn as much as you can, do your own investigation and work outside of this class. Take this class serious. Just know it's a great opportunity, and there are so many jobs available in the Tulsa area that you will never have a problem finding a job. You're always going to be able to go to work somewhere. It's a great opportunity for an 18-year-old student coming out of high school to start out their first year out of high school at around $36,000 to $40,000. Once you finish that first year of apprenticeship and you're able to take your journeyman's license or journeyman's test, then you're going to run somewhere between $50,000 and $70,000 your first 2 or 3 years. Then after that, sky's the limit. I know some service technicians and some that are making in that $75,000 mark. Some installation technicians that are pushing $100,000 a year. So it can be very lucrative. You have a really busy schedule from about April through October, and then November through March, it kind of slows down a little bit. So when I say slow down, you're working 40 hours a week. During the winter time, during summertime, somewhere between 40 and 60. But that's when we make most of our money in this industry, is in the summertime. So be ready to buckle down, be ready to learn so much information. You guys give me everything you have, and I'll give you everything I have. So I look forward to seeing you in August. I'm going to have a Google Hangout the 16th. I encourage you guys to come and join that Google Hangout. I'm gonna have 2 of them. The first one's probably gonna be around 10 o'clock in the morning. If you can make that, be there. What we're gonna do on that Google Hangout is I'm gonna give you some background information on myself. Kind of take a question and answer period, and hopefully answer some of those questions that you guys have. and then like I said, give you some background information on myself, so that way we kind of know each other before class starts. And then if you can't make the 10 o'clock one, I'm gonna have another one at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. You'll get a message saying what time it's gonna be. So hopefully you can join one of those. Shouldn't last long, no more than an hour or so. And then that'll kind of get us ready for the school year in August, when we start on August 10th, and kind of go from there. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and hopefully I'll see you on the Google Hangout on the 16th.